Hey guys, how's it going? Shinobi here. Got another video for you. This time I want to do something a little bit different as far as Barbarian goes. I've been getting really sick and tired of just whirlwind, 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 whirlwind. That's all it seems like everybody does with a Barbarian. And I decided after talking to a friend of mine or a viewer slash subscriber of the channel, his name is right over here, if I can pull him up. His name is, he's not online. He must have logged off. Well, anyways, his name is Dougie. And he was saying, I like sometimes in some videos I see that you do some kind of single target specs, and I've been trying different single target specs, see what's fun and what isn't and everything like that. And I decided to test how good this spec would be that he actually told me about versus something like the Whirlwind spec. So we're going to do that little competition in just a minute, but I want to explain to you what this spec is first. The gear that you get for this is essentially the same thing as, say, a Whirlwind gear spec. I only have about 70k before any buffs or anything like that for damage wise, and my resistances aren't that great before buffs and everything. It's okay. The life on hit's about 1800, which is kind of high, and the lifesteal is about 3%. For this type of spec, it's more geared towards lifesteal, but life per hit actually does help a lot too. So having both is definitely nothing wrong with that. So having a lot of crit damage is going to be really important for this, and obviously the crit chance as well. You want to crit more often. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're looking at here. So we've seen this before, Warcry with impunity. I believe it was nerfed once again down to 20%. I believe they put it down to 30%, down to 20 again, and then down to 20. Either that or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. But anyway, it's still good over the other ones. Some people use some of the other ones. It's alright though. So just testing that out. This is not the complete final product yet though. I'm testing out some of these abilities to see how well everything works together. And then we have Battle Rage. This is just for kind of building up your rage really quickly, because when you're attacking, most of your attacks are going to come from just like swinging like that. So you want to try and build up, because you're critting a lot too, then you want to try and build up more fury so you can use your highest damage dump, which I'll get to in just a second. Then we have Revenge. This is kind of one that I'm testing. There's a couple ones that I'm thinking about doing instead. Revenge is one, Overpower is another. Some people do the where is it at? Sprints with the tornadoes, but I think that's getting too whirlwindy. I'm trying to stay away from that, because you can kill people with literally the tornadoes, right? But I'm trying to get something a little bit away from that. Maybe if you're thinking of something for running faster, you could do like leap. Maybe just use sprint for the running quicker or something like that, or just get max movement speed. Either way. Then we also have next here is Wrath of the Berserker. Oh, and with this one I forgot to mention I got the Provocation right there. Makes your chances for revenging more often. I think Revenge goes nice with Battle Rage too, just because you're hitting everybody around you. So you're gonna, you hit everybody around you. Say you have 10 mobs around you, you can literally get a full Fury bar just right off of one Revenge, which nothing wrong with that. Then you can use your Fury dump and just totally smash, which we're getting to that in just a second. And this is Wrath of the Berserker here. I use it with 100% damage bonus, because you want to make the most out of the hits that you're going to do, because it's not like you're doing like 40 hits. You're doing like 4 or 5, but they're going to be big hits. Everybody likes to see those big crits. Then we have the Frenzy right here. This is really important because it's going to increase your damage by 20% with the Maniac there when you get 5 stacks. Keeping 5 stacks on at all times is very important. Find any mob you can attack, anything you can attack to keep this up as you're going through, killing trash mobs, killing bosses, whatever. And that's going to just increase your damage and your attack speed, which there's nothing wrong with that. And then next we have the final part of this, which is Hammer of the Ancients. You strike down with Smash, strike down a smaller area for 406% damage. The crits can get pretty big. I'll show you some demonstrations in just a second. But yeah, overall, this is what I like to call the Incredible Barb Smash spec. And it's pretty much just like the Incredible Hulk if he was in this video game. So let's take a look now. What we're going to do is I'm going to do a test to see how quickly this spec can do versus something like Asmodan, and how quickly Whirlwind spec can do. So I'm going to show you a demonstration of what this can do right here. You've seen Revenge before, so we're going to just get some stacks up. And then there goes that guy. There goes that. And the crits get bigger. I mean, obviously with the bigger crit damage you have, I've been known to get up to around, I'd say something like just really big. I'll give you a demonstration right here. Here we go. You saw how much fury I got there from that revenge. So here we go. Boom. 838,000. There we go. They're done. And I know this is MP1. I mean, it could do higher MP level as well, but that's just going to go with your survivability. If your resistance isn't high enough, then you should be doing lower MP level. I've been trying MP1 for just kind of farming to see how good it is. But yeah, so, and you know, you can just see MP1 literally two-shot that guy. You know, he's gone. And it's just a really good spec. So now I'm going to switch over, guys, and we're going to go do Asmodan, see how quickly I can take down someone like Asmodan, let my cooldowns come back, and then we'll do it with Whirlwind and see which one's faster, which one's better for a single target than all that. So let's get right into that right now, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back now, and have all the cooldowns up, and we're going to give this a try here, and see just what kind of result we can get on something like Asmodan, just a single target mob. Something, see how quickly we can kill something like this with my kind of gear. So okay, so the timer started. Alright, that's it right there. I probably could have gone faster. You know, there is some RNG involved as well, but I think he went down pretty quickly. Obviously with the gear getting better, we'll just go faster and faster. So now I'm going to switch. I'm going to log out of here, switch back in, and get to Whirlwind Spec, put that in, and then see the difference. So I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back again here, going into trying the Whirlwind Spec now. You can see it's all the regular stuff you get with the Whirlwind Spec. We're going to see how this goes here. Starting from pretty much the same position and everything. Got to build up a little bit here. Start spinning around. Alright, so that's that right there. I'll put them up next to each other so we can see the difference in speed. I'll go through and edit and everything like that. Before I actually get to that though, I want to say that I know that Whirlwind is something more. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying that this is also a spec that you can do. If you're bored of doing the Whirlwind spec, I think something like an AoE spec like the Whirlwind spec is definitely much better for Paragon leveling, stuff like that, if you're trying to kill more mobs in a shorter amount of time. But this is just something nice and refreshing, something different that you can do, and it's fun to see those big crits. So let's get into showing you the cutscenes right there on both of those, and here we go. So as you could see in the clip there, both of them were kind of pretty even. Whirlwind Spec won just by a little bit. I think just because the whole frenzy takes a little bit longer to get going than the Whirlwind does, especially, you know, depending on how much fury you start out with and everything like that. But they're pretty close, which was pretty awesome. I mean, for single target anyways, like I said earlier, I still think that something like you know, Whirlwind Spec is better for like Paragon levelings. It's better for AoE, obviously. But this is pretty nice too. I mean, the Revenge crits crit for like 300k with my current gear, which is only about 70k damage there, which a lot of people are above that than my Barbarian. So imagine how much you'd be doing. Then the single target with the Hammer of the Ancients with Smash doing like, you know, 850k crits. You know, obviously too with the comparison, then there is some RNG there. I don't think I hit any 800k crits, so you know, that does play a factor as well too. But overall, both the specs look really fun. I do enjoy the spec. It's something different too. You know, if you're so sick and tired of Whirlwind Spec, and that's all it is, so you're starting to even play other classes now because you're just so tired of Whirlwind Spec. That's what I did. I went back to my Demon Hunter because I got so tired of Whirlwind Spec. So this just brings another aspect which is interesting, fun, something different, something a little more laid back, and you know, it's definitely pretty decent spec in my opinion. So give it a try. My link will be down below to the spec right there. You can just go look at my armory and just go follow the spec as well. Remember, hit a thumbs up, be subscribed to the channel. I do tons of Diablo 3. A lot of my videos are really popular for Diablo 3, so see what all the fuss is about and hit subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.